What's up, Whites faithful? Leeds United supporters, gather round because your club is absolutely buzzing right now. Alright, my fellow Leeds United diehards, drop everything you're doing because I've got 3 absolutely massive stories that are gonna blow your mind. We're talking about transfer drama that's got Elland Road in complete meltdown mode, and trust me, you're gonna want to hear every single detail of what's happening behind the scenes. Smash that like button if you're ready for some serious Leeds United chaos, and don't forget to hit subscribe because we're bringing you all the hottest updates from West Yorkshire. Ring that notification bell because you won't want to miss a single update. Listen up, because what I'm about to tell you involves a creative midfielder who's got Champions League giants circling like vultures, a veteran striker whose decision could change everything about our attacking plans, and a Portuguese winger who's just delivered a brutal reality check that's left everyone at Thorpe Arch scrambling for answers. This isn't just your typical transfer window madness. We're talking about 3 interconnected stories that could literally make or break Leeds United's entire season. One story has fans checking their phones every 5 minutes waiting for updates. Another has people questioning whether we're making the right moves in the market. And the third, well, that's the kind of rejection that stings like a proper Yorkshire winter. The drama started when news broke about a young playmaker who's been tearing up the championship, then escalated when an experienced striker's future became a 2-horse race, and reached fever pitch when a Portuguese talent basically told us thanks but no thanks in the most. And here's where things get absolutely mental, Leeds fans. We're talking about the incredible Bilal El-Khanous and a transfer battle that's about to reach boiling point. This 21-year-old Leicester City magician has been lighting up the championship like it's his personal playground, and now every big club in the Premier League is scrambling to get their hands on him. El-Khanous absolutely dominated the opening weekend, creating more chances than any other player in the entire division. We're talking 4 chances created, 3 big chances, and 2 assists that had everyone talking. But here's where it gets really interesting for us Leeds fans. We've been the most serious about getting this deal done. The club has been working overtime to meet his $24, $5 million release clause, and the player himself is genuinely excited about the prospect of pulling on the white shirt and playing at Elland Road. Think about what this lad could bring to Daniel Farke's system. He can play as a number 10, drop deeper into midfield, or even drift out wide. That kind of versatility is exactly what we need to unlock those stubborn defenses in the Premier League. Remember how we struggled to create chances last season? Well, El-Khanous is the kind of creative spark that could change everything. The fans who've watched him closely know he's got that special something, those silky touches, that vision to pick out a pass that nobody else can see, and most importantly, he's got the mentality to step up in big moments. His set-piece delivery is absolutely sublime, and can you imagine him whipping in crosses for our forwards? But here's where the plot thickens and things get really tense. Newcastle United have just thrown their hat into the ring. Eddie Howe's side are sniffing around, and they've got Champions League football to offer, which is something we simply can't match right now. The Magpies are serious about this, and that's got everyone at Leeds absolutely sweating bullets. The clock is ticking because that release clause expires in less than a week, and every day that passes gives Newcastle more time to sweet talk the player and his representatives. This is turning into the kind of transfer battle that could define our entire summer and frankly our entire season. But hold on tight, because while we're fighting tooth and nail for El-Khanous, there's another striker situation that's about to explode in ways you won't believe. But wait, it gets even more intense because while we're battling Newcastle for our creative midfielder, we've got Mehdi Taremi sitting there ready to make a decision that could solve our striker crisis overnight. This Iranian goal machine is about to become available from Inter Milan, and it's looking like a straight shootout between us and Fulham for his signature. Taremi is expected to make his final decision in days, according to Italian sources, and honestly, the tension is killing me now. I know what some of you are thinking. He's 33 years old, he only scored 1 goal in Serie A last season, and maybe he's not the explosive young striker we all dream about. But listen to this. The man scored 91 goals in 4 seasons at Porto. That's not luck, that's pure predator instinct. The problem at Inter wasn't his ability, it was the system and the limited opportunities. When you're competing with Lautaro Martinez and Marcus Thuram for minutes, any striker is going to struggle. But imagine Taremi in a Leeds shirt with the kind of service we can provide, playing in a system designed to get the best out of him. Daniel Farke is absolutely desperate for attacking options right now. We've sent Mateo Joseph out on loan to Mallorca, Patrick Bamford looks like he might be heading for the exit door, and we can't rely on Joel Pirro alone to carry us through an entire Premier League campaign. The Iranian striker has already turned down moves to Brazil because he wants to stay in European football. And that's exactly the kind of ambition we need at this club. He's experienced, he knows how to handle pressure, and most importantly, he's available for a cut price fee because Inter want him off their books. Fulham are pushing hard for him too, but here's the thing, they're not offering him the same kind of central role that we could give him at Elland Road. Marco Silva has got plenty of attacking options already, while we could make Taremi the focal point of everything we do going forward. This decision is coming down to the wire. And honestly, it feels like one of those sliding doors moments that could change everything about our season. Get this right, and we've got a proven goal scorer who knows how to perform on the big stage. Get it wrong, and we're heading into the Premier League looking desperately short up front. But just when you think the transfer drama couldn't get any crazier, we've got to talk about the Portuguese rejection that's left everyone at Leeds absolutely stunned. And here's the absolute gut punch that nobody saw coming. Jota Silva has just delivered the kind of rejection that stings worse than a last-minute relegation. This talented Portuguese winger was supposed to be one of our alternative targets after missing out on other deals, but Silva has basically looked at our offer and said, no thanks, I'd rather go back to Portugal. Talk about a reality check that nobody wanted to hear. Nottingham Forest are willing to sell him for $12, $9 million. Which seemed like a reasonable deal for a player who can operate across the entire front line. The 26-year-old has Premier League experience, he knows what it takes to compete at this level, and frankly we thought this would be a straightforward piece of business to get done. But Silva has given a clear signal that he wants to join Sporting CP instead, and that's left everyone at Elland Road scrambling to figure out what went wrong. This isn't just about losing out on one player. It's about the bigger picture of where Leeds United stands in the football world right now. Think about. If from his perspective though, Sporting are in the Champions League, they're back in his home country, and they've got that Portuguese connection that we simply can't offer. But it still hurts because it shows just how hard it's going to be to attract the quality we need to not just survive in the Premier League, but actually thrive. Forest are refusing loan offers and only want permanent sales. So if Sporting can't meet their demands, there might still be a chance for us to swoop back in. But the damage to our confidence might already be done. When players are actively choosing other options over Leeds United, it raises serious questions about our pulling power. This rejection comes at the worst possible time because we're already short on attacking options, and every door that closes makes the next deal even more crucial. We're looking at players like Dale Mbakwa from Strasbourg for around $30 million, but even that feels like a massive gamble right now. The reality is that Daniel Farke needs firepower, and he needs it fast. We can't go into the Premier League campaign with the same attacking limitations that have held us back before. Every missed opportunity, every rejected offer, every thanks but no thanks makes the pressure even more intense. Hit that comment section and tell me what you think. Are we being too picky with our targets? Or are players just not seeing Leeds United as an attractive destination right now? Because honestly, this Silva rejection has me questioning whether we're approaching the market with the right strategy. The transfer window is running out, the season is about to start, and we're still scrambling for the attacking reinforcements that could make the difference between success and failure. What do you think Leeds United needs to do to turn this situation around? Let me know in the comments below. And don't forget to subscribe for all the latest transfer drama from Elland Road.